Hello there. Welcome to part two of level 182. I'm here with Aaron Rivera, and we're going to dive into Labo and, most importantly, the awesome piano that we both made.
Yeah,
Hey, how's it going?
pretty good. I'm so tired. I've had a very busy month. Feel like I haven't really had time to do much.
Well, you had enough time to build a piano, thankfully.
I did.
Um,
Yeah.
was it cathartic? Was it as cathartic for you as it was for me? That was a very relaxing activity for me.
Well, so I went with a friend to a stand-up comedy that night, and then as we are leaving, I was like, "Hey, I just got a Nintendo Labo. You want to come by and we can build something?" He's like, "All right." So we pick the piano like right away because that's the
Yeah,
one that
that's
I was
that's
like
the
most
one.
excited for.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But apparently, I don't know. Is that the most time-consuming one? Is that the hardest one?
I'd say so. I haven't built the house with the fishing rod, but
Yeah.
from what I've heard, the piano is the most in depth one.
Well,
I started with the car, which was
yeah.
like a 10-minute thing, and then I went to the piano. It's like, okay, I'm ready for the piano. Build a car.
Okay.
Here's my lovely car, my little, and the car's a lot of fun. Like I said, it takes 10 minutes to build,
Yeah.
even less probably. Um, but it's just fascinating seeing this thing move across the table and changing the vibration frequency to change how it controls. And seeing that IR camera, you can see your face in it if you point it at you, and it will, go towards targets. And my dog is kind of concerned about that car, I must say, with it moving.
Yeah.
But yeah, the car's great. That if you have 10 minutes today, I would recommend building that. It's a small, quick, easy thing to check out.
Okay. Well, it was around like midnight, and we ended up starting that thing, and we got done around 2:30 to
Oh my gosh.
3 in the morning. So it was really late, and yeah, it. I don't know. At that point, it was super late. We were just kind of getting not really frustrated with it, but we were like, okay, can we just be done with
I would
like,
recommend this as a leisurely late morning or afternoon activity for those
yeah,
at home.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very impressed with just the build quality of my piano, I must say.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. So there are some keys, and once you're like building those, you like there was one point I was thinking, well, how is this going to work as a key? And
Mm-hmm.
then you just slide it in place, and then all of a sudden it has like a little bit of like resistance, and
Yeah,
it actually works like a key. It was pretty amazing.
I
It
really
Yeah,
wish there was a Labo Pro that had like 2.5 octaves worth. I don't know
yeah,
how much that camera can track how much distance it could cover, but imagine 2.5 octaves cover. You have the lever thing, but that still doesn't help you cross octave. Really, I guess
yeah.
that's what the you can record. So I guess that's what the 8-track recording is for. You'd record one track in one octave, then the other track another one. You could piece it together, but it'd be nice to have a bigger piano.
Yeah. Or if you could do two controllers, that could be one way
Oh
that
yeah.
could work. Yeah.
Yeah, the most I've seen so far is 4 controllers active at a time with the 2 RC cars that you can build and have. You can battle where you have 2 RC cars going and running into each other, which is fun.
Nice.
But I would really like an option for those with multiple Joy Cons, like myself. I have a lot of Joy Cons that could put to use in Labo. I'd love some options where you use an insane amount of Joy Cons to see what happens.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I was very impressed with just the instructions and how that all worked.
Yeah, it was really simple. One thing I did not like about it though is that they didn't tell you about all the options to speed forward through the building and like until later steps. So you can
Yeah.
stretch like the bottom arrow to make it go faster, and they don't tell you that until about your fifth or sixth step.
Right. Yeah. Which,
So
yeah, that is a little frustrating.
yeah.
Did you go through all the Discover activities yet to learn more about?
No,
Okay.
I have only really built it and then just kind of played around with, yeah, just like making sounds and stuff.
Okay.
One thing I've noticed though, so on those pieces that you drop into the hole,
Yeah.
You have those little pieces of tape at the bottom,
Hmm.
and mine are always peeled back. Like,
Huh.
so yeah, I get done, playing, and then I have to fold them back over because they've like fallen down.
I've not had that happen yet.
So I think I'm going to have to take a piece of like clear tape and try to put it around and see if that holds them
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
The thing I'm most fascinated with is the vibration mode of the piano, where you just one of the Joy Cons vibrates to pitch.
Oh yeah,
Have you
yeah.
done this yet?
That's yes, yeah, I have. That's pretty interesting.
Now I understand why you can only do a single note at a time, obviously, but I'd love a option to have multiple boxes set up that you can put the Joy-Con on top of a box and it'll sound a little bit different depending on what box you put it on. I'd love the ability to have a bunch of Joy-Cons so I can do chords with Joy-Cons doing the chords. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Once again, multiple Joy-Cons. Please, Nintendo, enable that as a pro option. Yeah, and you discovered the lever will do octave up and down,
Yep.
and then there's like cat noises and all. I don't know. There's some weird
Yeah.
stuff in there.
And then the like frequency thing, did you mess around with that a lot?
That's where you can where you can program waveforms. Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
It's first off amazing. I really hope like Etsy has like someone that just goes to town and like sells like a pack of like every instrument you'd want.
Yeah.
Because you can basically cut out a piece of paper
Yep.
or do a cardboard and it'll program into your piano what waveform you want. So you can make it sound like a clarinet or a tuba or something. It's bonkers. There's this little like slot at the top, and you stick stuff into it. It scans it like a
Yeah.
It's got a scanner. I don't
And
know.
it scans like really well. I was surprised how well it picks stuff up in there. And it shows you what the controller can see.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's pretty amazing.
yeah, that stuff's fascinating. You can also scan rhythm beats. So they have this punch out card, and you can punch out different holes, and that'll give you a beat for the 8-track recorder.
So yeah, I don't know about that thing. I punched out all the holes.
Oh, okay. Watch the Discover video. Did you save our punch outs?
No.
Oh, Aaron. They
It's all right.
give you a special box that you can make a box. Labo has a box that a little tiny like coin box that is designed to keep all those punch outs, so you can put them in when you want to change your beat.
Oh. Well,
Basically,
that
each
stinks.
line is a different instrument. So you have like hi hat, bass drum, snare
Yeah.
drum, and you punch out accordingly to set up your beat.
Well, I lost him. It's too bad.
Okay. And then if you like shake the piano a little bit, it'll vibrato the instrument.
No.
It'll like be expressive and stuff.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm probably gonna have to buy a replacement piece then.
For the punch outs?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because
Yeah.
they were saying that you can buy replacement parts, so I'll just,
You can,
get
yeah.
my replacement.
Yeah, I mean, for I think $12, I can make another piano, which, I mean, that's a fun thing to make. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That's not bad.
Yeah. It's the amount of planning and research that would have had to gone into designing these
Yeah.
instructions. They got some smart people over there.
Well, like the whole thing, like who would think of making these pieces of cardboard fit together in that way to make a piano? I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's fascinating seeing the camera view of what the Joy-Cons are seeing. It's like so in depth. It's like, oh, it works because there's a piece of reflective tape.
Yeah.
They never overlap. There's always a distinction, so it can know where that is. And it's teaching kids and adults to basic programming stuff with the garage feature.
Yeah.
Someone built a working clock out of Labo Garage. I'm not sure if you've seen that.
I know. I haven't.
And so this stuff's bonkers on Twitter. I wish there was like a Mario Maker share feature in Labo Garage, because I'm not going to take the time to do a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'd love to install it from like, Mario Maker style kind of.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
because Twitter has just been fascinating seeing what people are making with this. Um, yeah, it's bonkers. Um,
So you
yeah,
haven't put together the fishing pole, or you did?
I have not. I'm saving that. I just built the car and the piano.
Yeah.
Um, I've been
I
pretty consumed, Aaron. I have to admit, with God of War. I beat the PS4 one, and then I felt inspired to play the original trilogy. So I got the PS Now service, the free trial, 7-day
yeah.
free trial, and I played the original, and now I'm about halfway through God of War 2. Um, those are some fine old video games, but that they're still enjoyable. Those old ones.
Yeah. I still
Uh,
haven't played them, but I have been playing through Tomb Raider.
Ooh, that is like on
So
my upcoming list. I want to play through both of those before Shadow comes out.
yeah, that's what I'm doing now. So I played through the first one, and I played that on PlayStation 3. So now I'm playing on
That was
PC.
on last gen, the
Yeah.
reboot.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And sorry for the
So
non-Nintendo talk. We're going to do a little bit here. Any, any more Labo stuff you want to talk about before we move on?
yeah, so I'm gonna do the fishing pole. So next time that we talk, we can go over that, because I'm thinking that that would be a fun thing to do while sitting outside on like my balcony.
Totally.
Yeah, so that's what I plan on building next. So
So you like live with people and stuff. Is this
yeah,
something that you think they'd be interested in partaking in and helping build stuff with you, or
no,
no? No, not really. They're not
no.
artsy crafty people.
Well, yeah, but not really when it comes to like video game kind of things.
You don't think this would cross the boundary level of it not being a video game?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
don't. Yeah, I don't think that this would. Um,
It'd have to come in with paper instructions. Is that the
yeah, I think so. I think it
okay?
would. Yeah.
No, I ran into the problem when I was building my Switch was running out of power because I wanted to. You can do it docked. They do
Oh
have a mode
yeah,
for
yeah,
that, but I wanted to do it undocked, and I had to take some breaks to charge it a little bit. Yeah.
yeah. So I charged mine up completely. It was 100% when I started building the piano. When I got through, it was at 38%.
I took longer than you did as well.
Oh, okay.
It probably took 3.5, close to 4 hours for me,
Yeah.
maybe.
Well, then I started playing around with it, and then I only was able to play around for about 15 minutes, and then my Switch died. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah,
that
I
was just
really
the
want to
first
dig
night.
into and do some like recordings and stuff because I can play the piano. I have to become a master at the cardboard piano because I've seen some people on Twitter spit out some pretty impressive tunes. I must say,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it's a super fascinating thing. I don't think I have room for the robot to even store that anywhere. Like
Yeah,
I need
I
a
finished the
house.
piano and I don't know where I'm gonna put it. So I have it on the shelf right now, and
Yeah, I mean it looks
yeah.
cool. Like it looks like an interesting talking piece. I don't know. But yeah, I have a drawer that it fits into quite nicely for me.
Nice.
Um, but I really hope there's a variety set too this holiday or something. Like I want more of this.
Yeah, me
And
too.
then, yeah, I'm excited to see what people come up with for garage and stuff like that. Any inclination to get the robot at any point in the future? Do you have room to store that?
Uh, no, not really. And I was never really interested in it from the start. I really just wanted the piano and the
Yeah.
fishing pole.
The robot is the last Nintendo Wii U game, but on Switch.
Oh yeah.
It's Project Robot. Oh gosh, yeah. Um, so Labo, it's a thing. It's a pretty cool thing. I'd recommend everyone. I'd recommend everyone check this out. I think like it's a fun just thing to do. It's very cathartic.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. The friend that was putting this together with me, he wasn't really well, he was like sort of interested in it, but he didn't pick it up at launch or anything,
Yeah,
and it probably would have went without ever picking it up until he came over and put that together. And he's like, "This was really cool. I'm like, I have to get it now."
that's awesome.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I think everyone just needs to go out and try it. If you have any doubts, just go out and
it's
try
a
it.
it's
It's
a
a lot
big
of fun.
box. I must say, this is one
Yeah,
big. That's the biggest Nintendo box ever. I
yeah.
must say also the amount of coins they give you for redeeming that cartridge. Come on, Nintendo. They only give
Oh,
you 60 coins.
I haven't even done that.
I redeemed it. 60 coins for a $70 title.
Wow.
Their math is a bit odd in that one with the cardboard. I don't know where they rationalize the breakdown of what the cartridge price should be versus yeah, for something
Because
that
the
you can only
cartridge
get
is
you can only get physically, that seems a bit low for Nintendo. But anyways,
yeah,
yeah,
they
I
probably
yeah,
charge us $10 for the cartridge.
yeah, yeah. I mean, so I wish you could have this as a digital download, but I understand why not. But I gotta say the cartridge like case that comes in is pretty unique. I really
It
like the design of
is.
that.
Yeah.
Bit different. The other I've been playing a little bit this weekend of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on Switch. That is one fine port. It feels great in handheld mode. That's what I played most of it as like a break from God of War every now and then.
Nice.
Um, and I'm enjoying the funky mode. I'm mostly playing with Donkey Kong still, just with the benefits of not having it being as super difficult. Because I already 200% of the game. I did everything that you could in the Wii U game, so I'm okay for a more casual experience this time.
Okay.
But really great soundtrack as always, great level design, and beautiful on Switch. Yeah.
Well, I haven't been playing my Switch as much, but today I did start getting back into. I was playing some Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah, that's one nobody
So
game.
yeah, but I was at work too, so I
Yeah.
couldn't really do much. So I was basically just doing the Merc
The Merc,
missions.
yeah, that's a great. Yeah, the Merc missions. You can do that anytime, really.
Yeah, just let it sit there
I
on
wish
the
there was
charger.
I wish there was a mode that could just like automatically has them go back out.
Yeah.
A little
So
bit of babysitting.
can you only do one Merc mission at a time? Right now, I only have one team. Do you
You
unlock more
will unlock
teams?
more
Okay, good.
as your Merc level rises.
Yeah.
I believe that's
Okay,
how it's
that's what I
done.
was thinking. Yeah, because I saw I'm really close to a level up, and I hope that
Yeah.
it
Yep.
goes
So
up.
level up your Mercs, and you'll get more missions and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, I pre-ordered Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, so I'll have that in a bit under 2 weeks. Very excited to play through that one again.
Yeah, I really want that. I think that's going to be the next thing that I get on Switch. So
Because I hadn't played the 3DS version or any of the DLC, so there's gonna be a lot of new stuff in there.
yeah, and I only barely played my Wii U version, and I didn't get any of like the DLC or anything. So
Yeah, and I
yeah,
beat Fire Emblem Warriors, and that game just reminded me how much I enjoy those games. Even for Fire Emblem, I don't really have a strong connection to that franchise. And then we realize I rather enjoy just beating these people up with with the stuff, and
yeah,
yeah, so I'm excited for that Hyrule Warriors. They'll be solid title. And slowly the Wii U is drifting away into not having any exclusive games.
yeah.
Did you see Nintendo pull Tropical Freeze for like a day or two from the Wii U eShop?
Yeah, so
I think
I
that's
don't
a
know what to
glitch.
think of that. So it's either that they did it, to try to, get more sales on the Switch or kind of force people to, get a Switch for that game or something. I don't know, something along those lines.
Or if they're on the website, they see $20 on Wii U, 60 on Switch. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it was just, some sort of glitch, or maybe they were just updating something. Like, who knows?
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
I do wonder if it was
it's
public
that.
outcry that they put it back on. It's like, yeah.
It seemed like it was because that was a kind of quiet thing that just disappeared. It seemed sort of specific, and the timing was
right.
yeah,
Yeah. The person was going in to update the metadata, and oops, it's gone.
yep,
Oh gosh. But I've no qualms paying $60 for a really quality title like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I mean, it took work porting it, I'm sure. Evidently, Retro did the port for this, is what the Nintendo podcast mentioned. So the original developer. So that's the new retro game this year, guys. Is Tropical Freeze. That they've been working on that really hard.
I don't know. Like now, I'm kind of starting to wonder. At first, I was all for the $60 price, but now I'm like, if you're going to continue bringing all of these Wii U games, they might
I do wish
consider
there was
lowering
like
the price.
I wish like there was a system of you already own it when Wii U, it's registered. Let's give you a digital discount kind of thing. That would be nice if they could do that.
Yeah.
But most of the Wii U games I own physically, so that wouldn't really help me for that regard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, all of these games I already have, and so it's hard now for me to justify buying them again just to have it on the Switch.
Yeah. Um, do you think like Nintendo? There's talk that like the PS4, Xbox One, they're in this platform which is infinitely upgradable to a new processor and CPU of the same class, where everything's backwards compatible. Do you think Nintendo sees the Switch as this is a great platform that will continue to get processor enhancements over time, and we're gonna make newer Switches, but backwards compatibility will be more of a thing going forward because of this, like a similar thing that's happening with PlayStation and Xbox? Do you think Nintendo will follow suit with that?
Um, that's hard to say because Nintendo, historically hasn't, given us any sort of indication that that's what they're all about because they're always looking forward to something new.
Yeah, they innovate, right? That's the whole
Yeah.
thing. They changed up.
However,
Yeah.
they the Switch is a big hit, and their last big hit with the Wii, they did stretch that out for a little while longer than some other generations. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were to stretch this out, and I could see just because of the current limitations of the system, some like revisions.
Mm-hmm.
So short term, I think they may do that, but I don't think that the
Long term, like
yeah
20 years from now, we're not going to be on some Switch
yeah, for sure.
variety.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
I mean,
curious to see what the future is of this.
yeah, I mean, even 10 years from now, I don't think that we're really going to be on the Switch any longer. I think that it'll be something new, but I think during that time, we'll definitely see some like revisions of the Switch. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm curious if they are able to innovate still, change the form factor around, leave the processor the same, or like a newer version of that same architecture where maybe it's a different form factor that can still play this stuff. Because the Switch uses buttons. There's nothing weird about it, really. They could have, I think. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if they have backwards compatibility. Like if this is like the new place to go back to. Because for a while, I mean, the Wii went back to GameCube. GameCube. I don't know. There's been backwards compatibility before. Yeah.
But we haven't. I mean, we don't have any sort of backwards compatibility now.
No, it's
with this
clean break. Yeah, clean break. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I wish that we can get that virtual console up and running or
That'd
something.
be great. Yeah. So let's segue a little bit to some non-Nintendo stuff for those interested. For those not, thanks for listening. Speaking of playing old games, PlayStation Now, Aaron, is a service that I tried back when it launched. That was back when it was the rental model. You could rent a game for like $4 or $5. Now it's a subscription. I've got the 7-day free trial. It's $20 a month, which is extremely high, or 15 if you pay for 3 months at a time. A lot of money, but I've been surprised how impressive the service is currently. I've played through the God of War 1 and half of 2, and it feels like they're local games at this point. The audio is crisp. There's no latency. It doesn't feel like I'm on a server streaming it to me anymore. It feels like a native. Latency's there. The visuals are there. It's come a long way. I'm very impressed so far.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's something I have to check out. I know it's on PC, so I know you don't have a PlayStation box anymore. So if there is like Infamous or some of the exclusives that you want to check out, this might be worth a look. At least the 7-day free trial to see if it.
Yeah, I think I might do at least the trial because there is a couple of games that I do want to play, and I've been recently looking at a PlayStation, like picking up a PlayStation just to get those, but I can't really justify just having a whole other console for 2 or 3 games. So
yeah, I mean PS4 is gonna have some great exclusives that aren't on now, but PS3 had some great ones. I still want to play through Infamous 1 and 2. I haven't done that. But yeah, there are some PS4 games on now as well. I don't think the newest stuff, but some of them are on there. But yeah, the Now service, I don't have really fast. I got like a cheap $30 Comcast internet. It's not really that fast of internet, and it's been impressive. There's only been 1 or 2 moments where it's like, oh, it's streaming, but other than that, it's been rock solid the whole time. And these are long gaming sessions. This weekend where I'm able to do that, and it's held up. It hasn't been like my internet hasn't given out. It's like, what are you doing, Tim? It's been holding up just fine. So that said, God of War on PS4, man, is that a good game? It's really interesting playing the original ones, having played that and just seeing how far it's come. And
Yeah.
there are some like annoyances in the original games of things the new one doesn't have. Like on the original games, you're walking on a plank and you have to make sure your character doesn't fall off. The new game doesn't have any like moments where you're just gonna do a stupid mistake and die for no reason. Like it's,
Well, that
yeah,
was old school games. That's the
it
way it
was.
was. You
Yeah,
just
I
had to
know.
learn the mechanics so that way you don't die.
I
It's
know.
learn
Yeah,
not to walk on certain spots
I
because
know,
your
right?
character
Yeah.
falls through.
But yeah, tell me about Tomb Raider. This is I also finished Heavy Rain recently. That was another one I wanted to knock off. I'm going through all my backlog this summer.
Yeah.
So Heavy Rain was another one that I really enjoyed. That I'll talk about more later. But Tomb Raider, I want to play these. What are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, so I've already played the first one, and I played a little bit into the second one, but then I took a long break, and so when I came back to like once I heard about this new one, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna start over so I can get just a full scope of this whole
Yeah.
now trilogy that's gonna be here. So, yeah, the first one it's just a really great game. It's basically like the reboot of the whole series, and you start as Lara Croft, just this teenager who's kind of she knows a lot about history and archaeology and stuff, but she's not the Tomb Raider that you
Okay.
know of in
I
like the
and
later
by the box art, I
games.
thought she was like mid-20s by this point.
Oh, is she? I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
does
mid
it? I wasn't
20s
sure.
or
Did the game say an age or?
no, I don't think so. But she's young. Yeah, she could be
Okay.
in her 20s. Yeah. Yeah, probably 20s because I think she went to college and everything. She's
Yeah.
already talked about all that. But yeah, but then basically you shipwreck on like this island, and you try to rescue your friends, and there's this tribe that lives on the island, and they are kind of in this cult about this old Japanese sun queen, and you end up finding that village, and you have to like defeat the bad people. It's pretty great. And then like along
Yeah.
the way, she become like it gets pretty dark. She like has to confront this fact that she's killing all these people and stuff, although she had never killed anyone up until that point. And yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, I got both of these on PS4, and they were on sale. think I picked them up for both 18 combined or something. It was like
yeah,
$5 or one. I don't know. Good sale. I I have them on Xbox One, but I don't want to play stuff on there. Things
yeah.
like, yeah. Yeah, the new one's in the 4K and all that good stuff, so I'm excited to see what that looks like.
Yeah, that new one looks really good. So my PC can't even play it at 60 frames per second at the max settings. I have to go down to 30. It just looks insane.
Yeah.
And but even when I play it on just like high settings, it still looks pretty good. So
Yeah, I've heard just even Rise of Tomb Raider. I've heard that thing looks just phenomenal.
yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's got the PS4 Pro optimization. So I'm
yeah,
curious what that looks like.
the first one, Tomb Raider, I can run that at like max settings, 60 frames per second, and I'm surprised how good this looks. I can see off
Yeah,
in
it's
the
a
distance.
2013 game, right?
Yeah, and yeah, looks
Yeah, I
really,
totally
looks
forgot
like
it
a
was
brand
on
new game.
PS3 and Xbox 360 too.
Yeah,
It's like the original Destiny was on those platforms, if you remember.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, my backlog has been getting slaughtered this past little bit here. Beat Firewatch, Brother, A Tale of Two Sons. Yeah. There's a lot.
I need to play Firewatch. I might do that tomorrow. Just sit down and do it. It only takes
You own it,
5
right?
hours. Yeah,
Yeah, I finished it in one. Yeah, it was one session. Yeah, just
Yeah.
one session. Really cool experience. Really cool. Yeah. And I really want to play Life is Strange at some point this summer. That's
Yeah.
another like short one that I've heard good things about.
So I recently, actually, just a couple days ago, got Gone Home. Twitch has it free.
Oh yeah. Have you ever
Yeah,
you've never played that or have you?
never played it.
Oh, good. Did you go into any spoilers or have you started yet?
I haven't even started it yet. I was just looking at my library here. I'm clicking install right now.
Excellent. Have you played any of the Persona games?
I played Persona 4 Golden on Vita. Yeah.
Okay. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I did. I didn't actually like finish the game, but the amount that I played, I did enjoy, and I kept it around. Even though I got rid of my Vita, I still have my PlayStation TV. I kept that game,
You have
so
PlayStation TV. That's
I
great.
do.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh, they discontinued that thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I got the Persona 5. It was on a flash sale, so
Oh,
I got
nice.
that. At some point, that's gonna be a big endeavor. At some point, play that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to just make it through both these God of War games because those are the two I need to get done on the PS Now trial. I've got the third one as a remastered on PS4. I've owned that one for about 2 years or 3 years probably. I got it a long time ago when it was on sale,
Yeah.
so I'll finally play that. And it's been fascinating. The original God of War, there's all these like DVD bonus features in the game after you finish it, like the making of and deleted scenes. The developer like walks you through betas of different things they cut from the game, and it's kind of interesting what they did with all that back then.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Excited about?
That's about all I got. I finally did a lot of like unpacking the past couple of weeks, so I was able to get some stuff up. Like I got my sign up behind me,
Yep.
and I got all my LED lights. So you can't really see it here, but I finally got my lighting behind my displays, and it's all
Yeah.
green. And so this room is just lit up green all the
There you
time.
go. That doesn't drive you insane being all green like the
No,
Matrix.
it's really
You should
nice.
watch
I
The
like it.
Matrix in that room. That
I
would be
should.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be cool.
Uh, unrelated to video games, but did you see Affinity War?
No, I have not seen that.
Okay. You seen it in theaters and you waiting?
I don't know. I do want to see it in theaters. I don't know. I
Okay.
haven't
Are you caught up
really.
with all the Marvels? Do you have Thor
No,
3, Black Panther?
so I haven't seen Thor, and I haven't even seen Thor 2, the second one.
Yeah, yeah.
And I haven't seen Adventures 2, the second one.
Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah, I'd see Thor 3 for sure before you see Infinity War. That's the most important one.
Okay.
Yeah. Because basically the movie starts up where Thor 3 leaves it. So,
Okay.
yep. But anyways, I think that'll do it for this episode here.
Yeah.
Aaron, where can folks find you on the interwebs?
You can find me everywhere at Sage Kinkajou.
Excellent. And we'll back next time for level 183. You can find me at handle TCHATEN, youtube.com/tchan for the video version of the show. And we'll back next time for level 183. Bye-bye.